I'm live. Okay, hang up. What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? This thing caught me off guard, y'all. I am not finished setting up, but I will get set up right quick. Today is Wednesday morning. I hope y'all are having an amazing morning. I just caught myself off guard. So let me get caught up to what I'm doing. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. I am gonna update y'all on some things. I did drop a community post yesterday. The kids are out and about. Y'all know how they can be sometimes. Good morning. Good morning, Soil family. Um, it's a blessed day. It's gonna be a blessed day. No, don't take nothing off my table. Thank you, ma'am. It's a gloomy, rainy day here in Savannah. And y'all know how it is when the churns is out. They be out and about. So I want to get Facebook and Instagram on here, and I need to turn around because I was over here trying to get set up, and this thing was like, yeah, let's go live right quick. So if you could be so kind to hit that thumbs up as you enter the room and let us know what's your weather like today. I'm on a new, about to get you some coffee. I'm on a new device, so it feel kind of weird because I look real big on the screen. But anyhow, we're gonna roll with it and see how this go. We've been talking a lot about, let's see, I want to get Facebook going so when I make these announcements, we are all in this thing together. I'll put this on my tripod and get my other device because I got some fun things to talk about also. Do I look funny over here? I look funny to me, but just because I'm big. So I'm on the tablet on here. Philadelphia, 80 degrees. Yeah, it's a little muggy outside, but it is misty rain, which can be bad for the weather. It can make it real stuffy and uncomfortable. So let me get Instagram, and then I'm gonna turn y'all around so we can chat. Okay, I ain't gotta do all that over there. So the holidays are near, and that means so many things. Y'all don't be so loud, okay? Turn y'all around. As y'all can see, I got citrus up here. We ain't playing with that. I know, right? I'm a little fluffy up here. That's what I call it. Me being fluffy. Okay, kids. Now we got Instagram and Facebook in the building. Good morning, Soil family. So, hey, Karen. I just got off the phone with you. Nene, 71 and cloudy. So, Facebook is moving slow. So, last night we did go and uh-oh. What did I do to it? Last night I did go. Bobby and I went to Savannah Citrus. So most of y'all know that we have SoilFamily Expo coming up April first weekend in April. So we went out to Savannah. I don't know what it's doing. Anyhow, I can't play with it right now. Okay, there it is. What's up, Soil Brothers and Soil Sisters? Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Good morning. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. This tablet is weird, but it's all right. So, we have a lot of y'all hear echo on Instagram, and it's just on my phone, so I don't know. I got like 3 devices here. So let's see how this work out. We got our first snow. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it won't snow here this year for us. Hopefully it won't, but we'll see. Yeah, so the live is now on Facebook. Echo? No, some people don't hear echo. Some people do. So hopefully you can hear me and understand me. And Dale probably got an echo because she probably got 3 screens open. So first we're going to talk. I know we normally talk about our health because that is important. That is like number one in life. Making sure our health is great. We always want to, and I always say that first it starts with us, when it comes to our health. We got to make sure we are good. So when you get up in the morning, the first thing you do is thank God that I'm here and I am ready for the world. Y'all know the devil don't like that. When we put our feet on the ground, it's like, hey, I'm coming for you. But we also want to do things like whatever our herbal regimens are for our health. Because we got to stay true to herbs. We know God provided us with all these herbs so that we can live and survive. Okay, it's only on Instagram. But there are a lot of herbs that can help us. So the first thing I did was my wild yam. I did some oil pulling this morning. I had my cayenne pepper, which I need to grind some more. But take out a little shot of cayenne pepper. I sprayed some pain away on my hip because my hip was hurting. I took a little fire cider. Now I'm ready for the day. That was all my energy I needed right there to get me going. It's a busy time around here because yes, we are working hard on what Bobby is working hard on. Hey, Juicing with Jay, working hard on rebuilding our homestead because y'all know we lost a lot during the hurricane, but we didn't lose as much as so many. So there are no complaints here. But through it all, we have been tremendously blessed. We are restocking our freezers, getting the gardens going again. Those herbs stay strong. They do. They may go through a lot, but they are working. So I rolled my hip down today with some pain away oil because my hip was hurting, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Our pain away oil, because we've gotten so many testimonies about how the pain away oil have helped so many people, and that's what it's all about for us, because the world is sick. And let me tell y'all, I just threw away all the flour I showed yesterday. I just threw it in the trash, and I was like, I was holding on to it just in case. But the flour is one of those things that I don't want to go back to, not even just in case, because I know it's not good for our system. So my brain said, just trash it. Just trash it. If you don't have it, you don't have it to worry about, because I want to do better, and I only want to offer my family and my friends the best. Y'all, yeah, you can hear the dogs in the background. They fighting over toys. It's like 15 bones and 4 toys. They got plenty to choose from, but they still fight. Thor, be good. Get your ball and go lay down. So, so you want to research ancient grains, and you got to figure out which ancient grain you want to use. There are a few, and we'll talk about, because we're gonna mill our grains, and we're gonna start that next week, showing y'all how we mill our grain, make our sourdough, all that good stuff. So look into ancient grains, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. But first, I want to talk about, we went to Savannah Citrus last night and got citrus. We didn't go there to get citrus, but we went there because we were getting some footage for SoilFamily Expo. And of course, he was like, y'all need some citrus while y'all here. He gave us oranges. This is a lemon, and this is variegated lemon, and I have some limes that he gave us while we were there. So, and we gonna let this Bobby love his citrus. What Broke at? Broke ain't here yet. Maybe he sleep. Bobby love his citrus, so I'm gonna leave his citrus alone till he get home. But we went to Savannah Citrus, and I did go live on Facebook while we were there because Savannah Citrus is our Friday field trip. We will do a class. Well, Savannah Citrus will be um, holding a class there for Soil Family Expo. He'll give you a tour. He got souvenirs for y'all. He is so excited. He was like, "Oh, let me show you what I want to give everybody," and we were like, "Oh, yeah, that's gonna be nice." Um, so Savannah Citrus is gonna be amazing. It is a citrus farm or citrus grove at someone's homestead, and you can find him on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I think those are the three platforms you can find Savannah Citrus. If you plan to attend Soil Family Expo, make sure you register. Registration is totally free. It's just to let us know about how many people we may have attending Soil Family Expo. The only thing you really pay for, other than your hotel and whatever food or expense you want, is $10 to get in the Children's Museum, and we have surprises coming. We'll start announcing some special things here soon, and dinner, which we will list dinner on the website in about a week or so. Dinner seats are limited and they do sell out fast. It is all you can eat, and it's just a beautiful time with our family. We like to have this sit down style type of dinner where we sit and we talk and we pass the fried chicken and pass the salad, please. That way we can communicate with each other. That's part of our health also, having our family there. We may not be blood, but we can't nobody tell me no different that we ain't family. I'm really excited to get my wild yam and pain away. Sure wish I could make it to the expo maybe next year. So the expo is the first weekend in April, and it's going to be a great time. So make sure y'all register. SoilFamily.org is the website. Sue, yes, let me know. You got my number, right, Sue? The holidays are here. I told Bobby the other day, I said, we play so much in the kitchen. I call it playing in the kitchen because that's my happy place. Good morning, Soil Family. Hey, everybody. Soil Family Expo is in Savannah, Georgia. Registration, I think registration is on the website, right, Karen? Karen is on YouTube side. So if it's not there yet, I think registration is there. She will put up another registration for Savannah Citrus, which is going to be Friday morning, April 4th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be out there. So the holidays are here. So you did see across all platforms I made a post because we are doing a giveaway. We're going to host this giveaway on Black Friday, compliments of Nutri-Mill, I guess I want to say. SoilFamily.com. Yes, it is SoilFamily.com. I told Bobby, I said, we play in the kitchen so much, we love this homesteading life. And we know that everybody does not cook. I ain't gonna say you can't cook. There's no such thing as I can't cook. There are too many videos. Yes, registration is on the site in the top menu. Thank you. There's no such thing as you cannot cook. Making your own products, making your own bread, whatever you want to make, it is important. Especially when you have young kids, you want to pass that down to all the other kids so that they can grow up and do the same thing, and not just depend on the store, restaurants to feed them, because things, that we just throwing our health away when we depend on fast food. Hey, Rose, and grocery stores to feed us, because I'm telling y'all, they tell us so many lies. So we want to encourage you all to cook, make things homemade, and get your kids involved. Do things natural from scratch. We are not perfect people by a long shot. Um, I need to learn how to do sourdough and fruit vinegar. We we can we can definitely do that. We gonna definitely do sourdough, and we gonna do sourdough. So yesterday, my husband shared with y'all that his blood sugar levels were out of whack for a while. I think that his story is so important because so many people suffer with diabetes and high blood pressure. So I can say our stories are important, but I want to say my husband's um, story is so important because of how he chose. This is why we are self healers. He chose to take control of his life. Even when the doctor said you need high blood pressure medicine and you need metformin, my husband chose God. He chose, no, I need to trust God and heal myself. And he did that. And I want him to share his story because it's so important. But y'all have heard me say over the last few weeks that we've been eating a whole lot of taco soup. As a matter of fact, that video will come out today. A lot of taco soup because of the beans, the meat, the healthy fats. He healed himself with, without the medicine. He got metformin. I don't even know what a medicine at. And I asked him one day, "Do you take it?" And he said no. But his blood sugar levels are great now. And it take a lot of self control. So this is why we decided let's do a Black Friday giveaway. Now we do have rules. I was pre-diabetic for years, but I had diabetic symptoms. I stopped. This thing fade away. The comments. Um, so we want to encourage you all to grow your own food, of course, but we want to encourage you to make your own food also. So sometimes we can encourage or lead you in the right direction by giving you some things. Now we do have rules for this giveaway because y'all know these scammers and spammers and they sickening. It can get on your nerves to the point where it's like I don't even want to get in the giveaway. So we chose to kind of do the giveaway through email, which is easier. So you do have to go to blacktropical.com and register for our email list so you can know the rules and what you should do. One of the rules I'm going to go ahead and say because I'm going to talk about the giveaway in this video. So any video or post that we make about the giveaway, you can comment under that. So you can always, once you get your email, the email went out this morning. It will be a blog also at blacktropical.com. You'll get the rules for what you need to do to enter in this giveaway. Now, we being careful with it because I wish I could give y'all a freeze dryer. That is the link to the blog. Okay. I wish I could give y'all a freeze dryer, but we ain't been that blessed yet. But we working on it. Got the email? Good. So you know what we giving away then, right? So the picture I post, I didn't post the picture with what we were giving away because I don't want people, the spammers and the scammers, going crazy and taking all the fun out of it. Yeah, we do have a freeze dryer, which is amazing. And one of these days, we are going to give a freeze dryer away. I'm going to claim it. So make sure y'all stay on the lookout because when we give a freeze dryer away, we're going to give it away. But this time, what we are going to give away, you just have to go and get the rules for what to do to win this thing. This mixer is the bomb. Oh, oops. Cut the light on and off. This mixer, come on light. Okay. This mixer, y'all, is the bomb. Somebody we need to get this out of our house. So, you have to make sure you are registered for the email list at blacktropical.com so you can get the rules to win that mixer and a whole bunch of other stuff. So usually when we do giveaways, we have fun in giveaways. We give away a lot of stuff. And things you can use. Seeds, we can always use seeds if you want to grow your own food. But also things you need in the kitchen, such as this Universal Plus Bosch mixer. It make bread making so easy, right? So that's the thing. That's why I said there's no such thing as I can't do it. Sometimes you do need, but you heard seed songs. Some said, bump the blender, bump the mixer. I need the seeds. Sometimes we just need the right tools to help us. I went years with no stand mixer. Finally, my husband bought me a stand mixer, and it has been a true lifesaver. But then we were blessed with a Bosch universal mixer. That thing is the truth. So we're going to work with this next week, and I'm going to show y'all how this thing works. And you'll be able to see for yourself why you need one. We do understand that they are pricey, but we're gonna give one away. You need that mixer, Teresa? Yeah. So there are a few short little simple rules. And again, you can find that in the email that you should have gotten. And they are very simple. It ain't pretty much is nothing different from what you already doing. We don't ask for money. We will not ask you until this giveaway will happen during a live on Black Friday at 7 p.m. So if you get any emails, inbox, or anything saying, hey, send us money or WhatsApp us, or we don't have none of that stuff. We don't have none of that. It's just a scam. You can report it, ignore it, or whatever, but don't respond to anybody. You'll know when it's us for sure. And again, we won't even announce or talk about this much unless we are live or definitely on November 29th. So we want to be fair, and we'll play some games and give away a few things and see how Bobby feeling when the time comes. But we want to make sure that y'all go and check it out and be entered into the giveaway. So get on that email list, because that is important. The important key to making sure, and it is U.S. only. I'm sorry, it's pretty heavy, and shipping out of the country sometimes can be a doozy. So you register for the expo that would be the perfect birthday gift, Audrey, right? For the expo, you register at SoilFamily.org. So Karen, we probably need to put something on Black's Tropical so that it can direct them to SoilFamily, not .org, SoilFamily.com, so it can direct them to SoilFamily.com. Yeah, so I'm gonna be so excited to send this mix. I'm going to need that mixer, and they'll say, battle of the mixer. But we're gonna play with this thing next week and grind some grains and get to making sourdough and bread so we can all be healthier. Put me on the list. David Corey, you got to put yourself, so we can't put people on the list. But I'm from the U.S. Good. You got you a mixer. So you just gotta, it's simple. All it wants is your name and email when you go over there. So when you pop over to the website, it just asks you a few simple questions and it'll put you on the list. But I'm unable to put people on the list just because we can get thousands of people saying, hey, put me on the list. And then when we forget to put people on the list, it's our fault. And I don't want to be held responsible for all that. As y'all know, we are already so busy. So you got it. Get on there, David. Get on there. I got your number. So if I don't see you, I'm gonna be like, David, what you doing? You gotta make your own bread. Paint away oil. We got a couple questions about paint away oil. So this is my travel bottle of paint away oil. I take this everywhere I go. So we do make an all natural. Good, CJ. We do make an all natural oil across all platforms. Well, the live will only be broadcast from YouTube and Facebook. So Instagram, that is very important to know. The live will only be on Facebook and YouTube on November 29th. But we'll keep announcing that. Hopefully I won't forget. Yeah, we are on Instagram also. I'm glad you found us too. Welcome. We appreciate you. Um, we make all natural products because we know that our health is important. We want to grow old as God see fit for us to grow, but we also want to be as healthy as we can be. Um, the synthetic meds that we are offered are not good for our system. They're not good for our kids. You know, we have mothers carrying babies, and everything that you touch and put in your body, that baby is intaking that also. So, where did you get your blue flower bush for drinking tea? So we grow it from seed, and sometimes I do have seeds available. So if you would like seeds, I gotta check the tree and see if I got any. I should have seed pods on there. Most of the time when you place an order, if you place an order and you leave a comment and say, hey, I would love some blue butterfly pea seeds if you have some. If we have them, I'll just drop them in your box. If you don't place an order and you want seeds, all we ask you to pay is shipping, which is only a couple dollars. So then you'll probably cash up us like $1 or $2 for shipping, shipping and handling. So we decided to start making our own products because it's healthier for us. We know what's in them, and we know what we're putting on our body. We talked about wild yam yesterday. I need to talk about that with Instagram, but I'm not going to bore Facebook and YouTube with it again. Hormone imbalance is a thing. We do make a wild yam cream to help bring the hormones back in balance. It doesn't take... Who is that? Nala, get out of my room. I guess she's looking for her daddy. Thank you. She like, what do you want? They say it can take up to a year to balance the hormones, but because we use pure herbs and good oils to make our products, it doesn't take long. Long as you are trusting in God, consistent, and you give it time. Being patient is a thing. You should be able to bring it back in line. Just ordered wild yam. So excited to try it. Yes, I'll get y'all orders out probably in the morning because I'm working on them today. But we also make a pain cream. I mean a pain oil. This is my travel bottle. They come in dropper bottles like this. This is fire cider. But this is my travel bottle. When we go out of town or flying or something, I can just throw this in our bag and I don't have a problem with TSA. If you have sciatic issues, neuropathy issues, fibromyalgia, just aches and pains, if you pulled a muscle, if you broke a bone, had a hip replacement, migraines, oh my goodness, it's just menstrual cramps, knee ache, any type of ache or pain you can think of, in this pain away. I just spray it when I'm using this. If I have an ache or pain, I spray it. Just that much can help you. It's all natural, and it'll help you in so many ways without the synthetics. I love seeing the reviews and the testimonies on our pain away because people have stopped taking their synthetic pain meds because of our pain away oil. And I thank God for that because I know what the synthetics can do to us over time. And as you use it more, you need more of something because your body has become immune to the pain meds. So now I need either more or something stronger, which is just beating our kidneys and livers down. It's just beating our body down. But we know that God provided us with everything to live and survive. Also natural things to keep the pain away. So that is what our pain away is for. It is $23. Shipping is free. So all you pay is $23, and you get a 2-ounce bottle of pain away oil, and it'll come in this bottle, not this one. This is just my travel bottle, but it's an amazing product. Trying to think the questions that I had. I think I hit all of, because most people ask about neuropathy, um, or nerve damage. It can help with the nerve damage. It worked. I use it for my back pain, and it worked. Yeah, it is great. And we need natural products so we can treat ourselves better. New to your channel, how do we order? So you order at blacktropical.com. If you go to blacktropical.com, you can, there's a list of things, and there's a store. You go to the store, you'll see the pain away oil and different things that we use. So the 2-ounce bottle, all you need is a drop. A drop can carry you a long way. That was the question. So what some people have to do is they may take a drop, and again, this is fire cider. And when we say drop, we mean about this much. Very little bit go a long way, even if that much. Yeah, like a drop is all you need. You don't even really see anything in this thing, but this is fire cider. If your knee is aching, you put a drop on your knee, rub it in. Give it a few minutes. That pain should either calm or go away. Thyroid, you need wild yam. When you have thyroid issues, you need wild yam cream. Autoimmune, wild yam is good for autoimmune. Just a drop can carry you a long way. When you have severe issues, like maybe you need a hip replacement or a knee replacement or something, what I suggest you do is use it 3 times a day. And you may use more than a drop, which is fine. So depending on how much you need and how many times you use it, of how long it'll last. But a 2-ounce bottle can last you a long time, because a little bit go a long way. So I would use it 3 times a day. Say if I need a hip or a knee replacement, I know I'm in excruciating pain and I'm taking a lot of pain pills. Day 1, I would use it 3 times a day. I would probably get a good amount and maybe a few drops, 3 or 4 drops, put it on my hip or my knee or wherever the pain is, rub it in good, give it some time, see how you feel. Do that 3 times a day. Within a few days, what you should start being able to do is back off your pain meds, trust in God and say, yeah, muscle spasms, definitely. But you need, well, we have magnesium in this, but magnesium will help with the muscle spasm also. You can put it in a spray bottle. I do suggest glass, because you don't want to keep anything in plastic. It will disrupt the hormones when you are traveling. You can, did you see my email? Oh, I did see your email. It will do good in a spray bottle, but make sure it's glass. I just put it in that bottle because we were traveling through the airport, and I ain't want no problems with TSA. Growing pains, like for your kids. Let me see. What can you use this for? Yeah, you can. It is safe. It's all natural, so it is perfectly safe for kids. I just say be careful with kids 18 months or younger, especially with tinctures, honey, stuff like that. But it's definitely good for kids. As the days go on, you should see your pain level decreasing. If it doesn't go away, it should decrease. You won't get a buzz off of this pain away oil because it's all natural, but it will take the pain away. So as the days go on, what you want to start doing is backing off your pain medicine and seeing, how do I feel? Can I go 8 hours, 6 hours with no pain meds? Now, can I go 10 hours with no pain meds using just my pain away oil? Can I go 12 hours with no pain meds? And then once you get to the point where you may take 1 pain pill a day, you may be able to use your pain meds. Hey. Thor, get your ball and come lay down. you should be able to back off your pain pills. You may take a pain pill once a day and your pain away twice a day. All topical. You don't have to drink anything. Just rub it on. Eventually, you'll get to the point where you won't need pain away or your pain medicine. Maybe 2 or 3 times a day, a week, you'll rub pain away on your knee or your hip or wherever your issue is, on the bottom of your foot for your neuropathy. Like my neuropathy is gone. I rub pain away on the bottom of my foot maybe once a month just to keep it away. So what you want to do is wean yourself off of these pain meds and trust the pain away to do its job, and pay attention to yourself. Like the other day, I stepped out the house wrong. You know how it is when you got a bad hip, bad back. Good morning, Betty. I stepped out the house wrong, and the first thing I felt was that nerve. Like it kicked me in my bottom, and I was like, oh my goodness, my butt. And I was like, okay. So I knew that was my sciatic nerve. When the first thing I did when I came back in the house was grab my pain away, and I rubbed the bottom of my foot down and my hip so that it would calm down. And it calmed right down. I could feel it for a few days, but it didn't hurt. Like I'm usually uncomfortable to the point where I just want to lay in bed until it calmed down. I didn't have those problems. So depending on how severe your pain is, you may want to take medicine, use the pain away. Yes, it's all, so the pain away oil is all natural. Really like the magnesium butter. Thank you, Audrey. The pain away oil is all natural, so you can definitely use it. Like I said, you may want to back off your pain meds so you can know that, wait a minute, I don't need all of these pain meds because I have something natural that's helping. I just joined. What is in it? How can I get some? And if this work will do. So go to Blacktropicalhomestead.com. All the information is there. We do list on all of our bottles the ingredients that's in it: garlic, rosemary, comfrey, oregano, things like that. We do put magnesium, a little bit of magnesium in it, and we do put we use castor oil. What can you suggest for lymphedema and swollen legs? So if you have lymphedema, you can use pain away oil. It will help with the lymphedema. You do need salt. Most people think because they have swelling in their legs and feet, they may be getting too much sodium or too much salt. You do need salt, but you need a good quality salt. So we suggest Redmond whale salt, of course. You need salt. The body needs salt. When you drink water, what make your ankles and your feet swell up is the water going and pooling. You don't want it to pool. You want it to get in the cells. You want the cells to absorb the water so that your body can function the way it's supposed to, and your brain can function, and you can get rid of these headaches and swollen feet. You need salt. So we make a solay water, which I am making more of today. We make solay water, and this is how we consume our salt most of the time. And now, right now, we only using Redmond real salt because we know where it comes from and how it's made. Got the chunk in here. So what I do for our solay water, and we put some of this water in our, don't have a jug here. I got this much salt in this jar. I know a lot of people will be like, that's a lot of salt. It is. But this jar will last us a good little while. So I put about that much salt in a jar. I have distilled water. I was going to get filtered, but I ain't want to spend all that time standing there filling this thing up. And I'll fill it up to the top, and I'll let it sit. Y'all better leave him alone about that ball. Mix it. Put a top on it. And I have a plastic top. And I'm going to let this sit for 24 hours. Now, what this water will do is absorb all the minerals that's in this salt. And in the morning when I look, it should have some pink down here, but not as much as what's here now. And this should be clear or starting to clear up. So we'll take a teaspoon. Well, we take a tablespoon because we have big cups. I don't know if you ever saw my husband's cup, but it's hilarious. It's a gallon. We take a tablespoon of this solay water. It's called solay water, so definitely look into it. We take a tablespoon and put it in our cup. My husband take like 2 because he got a big cup. And that's what we drink on all day because you need salt. Then you'll see the swelling going down in your ankles. It'll help your lymphedema. Your skin will start clearing up because you absorbing a good quality of salt. And we need salt. Your blood pressure can come down. Your diabetes, high cholesterol, all these things will change because what you're doing is balancing your body off where it should be. If you have brain fog, you could be dehydrated, so you need to properly intake water. Putting a little salt in it before you drink your water. I just ordered 3 Redmond refill packages last night for Christmas presents. I'm telling y'all, to me, when you find a good thing, those make the best Christmas gifts. The holidays are coming up, and I know people are Christmas shopping, homemade products, cayenne sal, pain away. Everybody going through something. Our hormones are off. We are in pain. And we trying to figure out how do we get away from this. We got to go back to all natural. We got to get out of the I'm going to give some Redmond ones away. Yeah, I'm telling you. How much do you put in the water again, please? So because I think this is like a 32 ounce, maybe a 40 ounce cup. I put about a tablespoon in here, but I would say for about 16 ounces of water, I would put at least a teaspoon in there. Everyone I talk to is complaining about pain. So yeah, and the last thing you want to have to give somebody is a bottle of Tylenol or something, synthetic that they keep playing with to try to help them cope with pain. So when you find natural products, if you've tried our pain away oil and it worked, that $23 for Christmas gifts, and all my shopping is done, I will take that jar and put a bow on it. Because trust me, if it's helping you and you know people that's in pain, imagine what it could do for people, that your loved ones that you know are in pain and suffering. You give me just this little bottle with a bow on it, and I rub it on the way this back used to feel, my back, and that pain go away. You gonna be my best friend forever and ever, to help me with pain. So I think natural gifts are the best, especially no, we don't have comfort. No, not yet. We don't have comfort salves yet. It's just when you are in pain, you're miserable and irritated and mad at the world. So yeah, for somebody to give me something that's gonna help and it's natural, yeah, we're gonna be friends forever. So the only thing I put in this water is salt, just Redmond real salt. What did I do with it? I put about a quarter cup of salt in here, and the rest is all water. So, and then we did share how to make things like the cayenne sal. Now you can make solay water, pass it along to your loved ones. You can grind up some cayenne pepper for them, and all you need to put on here is instructions. We do ship to APO addresses. We do. We just don't ship outside of the United States, but we do APO. When you give somebody products like this, you do want to give them instructions on how to use it. Like, I think cayenne pepper is important. Nala, if you don't get out of my room, girl, Nala tripping. Cayenne pepper is great. I saw somebody ask about magnesium. Let me answer your question right quick. Magnesium is good for headaches, cramps, ADHD, anxiety, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So many issues that we deal with is because we are deficient in magnesium. So, solay, yeah, SOLE. So if we need magnesium, our kids need magnesium, we don't get enough magnesium because our food is depleted. So, like, I think you asked me how to use. I'm not sure if you. I can't figure out. I mean, I ain't gonna be able to find a comment, but the magnesium body butter that we sell, you take a little bit, like a pea-sized amount or so, and just rub it on anywhere. Your feet. I always say rub the bottom of your feet, rub the bottom of your kids' feet at bedtime for sure. But in the morning, you want to do the same thing. That will help administer magnesium to yourself as the day go on, and kind of keep you in balance. Of course, I talk about the wild yam. I say that we all need wild yam, men and women, to keep our hormones in check. And there are so many issues when it comes to hormone imbalance. Um, Magnesium is good for putting Grant at night. Yes, put them to sleep in a peaceful way. Cayenne pepper. Somebody could give me a jar of cayenne pepper that they have grown and grinded up with a bow on it, and I'd be happy. But you still need to, y'all, girls, Nala, chill. Don't be country this morning, okay? She's looking like, I can't help it. This is your high blood pressure medicine, your weight loss medicine. All these people taking shots for weight loss, trying to take their stuff out. This is your energy medicine. So many things with natural products. Of course, I always say do your research so you'll know exactly what it's going to do for you. But we got to start somewhere. Y'all, listen to these dogs. Nala truly fighting over the fish. We got to start somewhere. And natural is best because we have trust. The magnesium on Black Tropical. It's called magnesium body butter. Oh, we purchased the magnesium chloride flakes. So you'll see me talk about, you can make it yourself. Magnesium chloride flakes. It's equal parts magnesium chloride flakes to equal parts distilled water. You mix that in a spray bottle and you just spray yourself 15 times in the morning, 15 times at night. The cayenne pepper is good to help aid in weight loss, but so is wild yam, because once you get your hormones in balance, your body starts working the way it's supposed to. Instructions are on the labels, and we have pamphlets online. I think the pamphlet is a PDF. It should be printable, but the pamphlet is online for you to see how. But yeah, they do come on. Oh, I don't have it on this jar either. We do have instructions. Yeah, they having fun. On all of our labels have the name of whatever product you have, and then you have instructions and ingredients on each side. Cayenne salve is like icy hot, but better. It's all natural, and it's great. You just need a little cayenne. I take a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne powder and a little bit of water, and I drink that every morning. That give me all the energy in the world. So I work all day at burning my energy off. Yes, we do have a book. The book also is available on Amazon, but you can get it at blacktropical.com if you like a autograph copy. We will autograph it if you get it from blacktropical.com, and we'll throw a bookmark in there for you. What's good for hot flashes? Cause them hot flashes. We do have recipes in our book also. Hot flashes, wild yam cream. So hot flashes is a hormone imbalance. Um, a lot of us suffer with hormone imbalance. Again, what does hormone imbalance look like? It can look like hair loss, weight gain, acne, fatigue, infertility, irregular cycles, hot flashes, sleep issues, fibroids, early cycles, cysts, low sperm count, polyps, depression, erectile dysfunction, heavy cycles, skin tags, dry skin, frozen shoulder, vaginal dryness, painful cycles, headaches, cancer, tension, thyroid issues, prostate issues, and or heart disease. Um, we don't sell salt, but Redmond's does, and if you use our link, you can enjoy a 15% off. I'm gonna give you the links. Oh, it's not that one. There you go. I think it's here. I hope it's there. Um, do your research when it comes to hormone imbalance, because there are so many symptoms that we don't even realize it's just our hormones. So when you use our wild yam cream twice a day for us women, I start at my neck. I always start at my neck. I'll go from my neck, my inner wrist, my breast, my belly, and my inner thighs. I'll rotate those areas twice a day for 3 weeks. 1 week out of the month, I will take a break. If you still have a cycle, I would use that week as my break week. Because I don't have a cycle, I break the 21st to the 1st. So I'll stop on the, what's wrong? I'll stop on the 21st, and then I won't start back up until the 1st. Thank you, Lily. Of the month. That will help balance off your hormones. Again, they say that it can take up to a year. No, that salt won't make your blood pressure go up. They say it can take up to a year to balance off your hormones. Most people that have purchased our wild yam cream have seen results as early as 2 weeks. And I'm old, so I don't stop. And yeah, and Dale said she don't stop. And Dale said she ain't stopping her wild yam. She use it every day. And I don't blame her. Because when you find something that's working, you like, look, I'm gonna have to forget or get real busy to forget to use it, because I feel great. And I'm so proud of her for gaining control of her thyroid issues and her arthritis in a natural way. When you embrace it, it's like, hey, thank you, Amanda. Thank you for becoming a tropical truth. We appreciate you. So you can do so many things for yourself. The doctor job is not to heal us. Even though we think we go to the doctor for them to heal us, but they don't heal us. They just pacify our issues. We can heal ourselves. We are self-healing. God made us. He designed our bodies to heal themselves. We just have to give it the right condition. Prostate cancer, the wild yam cream could help with symptoms. Wild yam cream can help. When for the men, they should use wild yam also. Menopause is real. But erectile dysfunction, low sperm count, polyps, all those things men deal with also. Men should use wild yam also. He can use it every day. He don't need a break. And just a pea size on the testicles every day should help a man. But prostate cancer, look into the benefits of soursop. Soursop tea is amazing. So definitely look into the benefits. I always talk about, if the cancer word ran through our house, what would I do? We would definitely go as natural as I could. You know, it's a rough world out here and we are human, but I would clean up and make sure we have everything natural. Homemade soaps, homemade cleaning products. I would make our foods. I would definitely juice, because I feel like If my house was battling something, it's a battle of the house, not just that one person. We are all going through this. So we would do a lot of juicing. We would definitely cut out sugar because you have to starve out cancer. Um, we feed it in so many ways nowadays. So natural is the way you want to go, and we can come back from anything. It's just how we decide to move forward on it and how much effort we decide to put into this fight. Most people, they feel like they don't have time, or I can't do. You can do a whole lot for yourself. It does take a fight, but it's your life, and you got to say what's more important. The fact that I love soda, or I love my life, and once I overcome this cancer, then I can weed back in very little bit of the things that I like. So you just got to figure out what we can do. So the website is blacktropical.com. I think they dropped it a few times over on YouTube. Um, yeah, swollen lymph, yeah, could be a sign of imbalanced hormones. The crazy part is like everything, just breathing this air can throw our hormones off. Um, and because we depend on the grocery store, because 9 times out of 10 we don't have time to make homemade things, or we don't have the money to always make the best choice or buy something that is better for our health. We choose something that may not be as good, and then they had words. I talk about that all the time, how I think we threw away by salt, how they had words in the labels, and we assume that this is better because it said this, that, and the third. But all these hidden words that they have on these labels, and they don't just straight up tell you this can give you cancer. They'll tell you that something is okay in moderation, but it's a little bit of something in everything that we consume. So when does moderation go out the door? Um, So we got to take control of our lives. We got to take that back so that we can heal ourselves and heal each other. And I knew I couldn't help people heal themselves because I don't heal people. People purchase our products and then they'll say, "Oh, Bobby and Sherry, thank y'all for healing me." We did not heal you. You healed yourself because you trusted God and you went to something all natural and it worked for you. Self-healing is a thing. And it worked. This is why I say that doctors don't heal us. Numbness of your hands. I would use pain away oil for numbness. It sounds like a nerve, probably a nerve problem. So, have been cooking from scratch and not eating out. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. We got to learn how to cook. Um, we got to learn how to cook and do more things for ourselves. That way we can keep ourselves healthy and healed. We eat cancerous items all the time. Like some of these products they put in our stuff is stuff that they use for batteries. Like Coca-Cola, you can get the acid off of, or rust off stuff with a Coca-Cola. Why is that allowed to go in our body? Can you imagine what it's doing? My husband always talk about the preservatives in different foods. Thank you, Aunt. We appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Um, the preservatives that they put in all of our foods. Now, one thing about homemade items, they don't last forever. They do expire. Yes, absolutely can put magnesium on a 3-year-old. Yes. Um, when you make things homemade, they'll go bad within a week or so because you don't use preservatives. When you buy it from the store, it got preservatives in it and some type of chemical, it'll last weeks, months, years. Like Bobby always talk about the Debbie cakes and how they have this little thin plastic around them, but they good for months, for a long time. So if there are preservatives and chemicals in that food that can save that food and keep it nice and fresh or good for so long, what is it doing to our body? And we don't even think about it. Y'all know them McDonald's French fries you find under your seat and you ain't ate McDonald's in 3 months or maybe 3 years? And it's like, golly, I had this fry under my chair. Imagine what that food is doing to your belly. What is it doing to your body? It's just preserving these sicknesses and ailments and all these issues. It's crazy. I found that homemade, expires so much faster. And you want it to. You want it to. I mean, stuff from the store don't expire forever. That's scary. So the way we heal ourselves is we go more natural. Like I said, with diabetes, I'm gonna let my husband tell that story because he can tell you how he healed himself. He could have been like, no, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. I love my foods and that's what I'm gonna eat. But he said, no, I love myself and I need to heal myself. And then he can go back to a little bit. But by the time you heal yourself, you're gonna be like, no, I'm not doing it. My sinuses are getting out of hand. What can I do to dry it up? Honey, for sure. But if you can make a onion honey elixir, you can put some garlic in it. But not castor oil, fire cider will definitely help with your sinuses. Like this fire cider is what we take every day. This stuff will clear you right up. It got onion in here, pepper. I put cayenne pepper, garlic, ginger, turmeric, rosemary, elderberry, all that good stuff. Skin tags, use your wild yam cream. Put a little wild yam on it. Skin tags is a hormone imbalance also. They'll just pop up. But if you can if you don't have a batch of fire cider going now, I would start making it so that you can have some in the next 4 to 6 weeks to keep you well. Those sinuses, it'll knock them right out the park. Magnesium lotion. So we don't make a lotion. We only make a body butter. And we don't share that recipe because it's one of our products that we sell. But to make the magnesium spray, magnesium oil, it's called magnesium oil. And it is water. It's like a watery spray. But it doesn't leave you, it doesn't leave me ashy, but it leaves my husband ashy. So I don't know if you can tell. I just put it on me and it looked kind of oily, but it dried right up. So to be able to make this magnesium oil, all you need is magnesium chloride flakes. Equal parts magnesium chloride flakes to equal parts of distilled water. Put it in a spray bottle. Spray yourself, spray your kids. At least 30 to 40 times every day. I spray myself 15 times in the morning, 15 times in the evening. Bobby used a body butter because the spray leave him ashy and he doesn't like that. Really good, will help with, brush your tea is really good, will help with energy, yeah. Especially the heart health tea, I did put a little cayenne in that one, and that's energy. But when your body, teas are good, they heal the body. So we do sell tea blends also. When you consume a healthy blend of herbs, your body react to it and it say, oh, wait a minute, I like that. I love that. I need that. I made some fire cider. I think it's too hot. Just mix it with a little water and it'll be all right. Maybe if after shower when his pores are open. Yeah, he don't, but Bobby, funny, Amanda, he said, I don't like spraying myself. When I get out of the shower, I just want to dry off and get in the bed. Oh my goodness. Started putting castor oil on my belly button and it took away the pain in my foot. I'm just saying, it's just amazing. It's amazing what a drop of castor oil can do. But yeah, for your fire cider, drop some in your water instead of taking it straight. Like mine is hot. I don't like hot stuff, and it's not tasteful because of the apple cider vinegar. But I can deal with it for a few minutes. But you can mix it with some water, cause it ain't the most pleasant. I gave my sister-in-law some because she had an itch in her throat. And she took it while we were at the hospital last week with Mom. And when she walked away, can you give me your order address? What you mean? Like blacktropical.com? So when Mr. Bobby used magnesium butter, how often to apply it? He applied twice a day. And he just get a little bit and rub it on his arm. I got some right here. As a matter of fact, I got his right here. He just get maybe about that much. And he just rub it on his arm. But he loved the body butter so much better than the spray. But the spray doesn't bother me. So either one for me. I put this oil there and the body butter there. But he loved this body butter. So that's what he used all the time. The address is blacktropical.com. I think I answered all of the questions. We hit on the pain away. Wow, yeah. So I think that's about it. Always, if you have any questions, definitely send us a message. We try to get to them in a timely manner. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's blacktropical.com. That's where you can find all of our products. I wanted to do castor oil on the navel, but hernia covered, so no navel. Where can I use it? You can still where else can I use it to help take pain away? You can use castor oil as a healing herb. You can rub it anywhere. You can actually rub it on your navel area also. I mean, even if you don't have a navel to drop it in, you can just rub it around your stomach or wherever you have pain. You can rub it there, and it should help you with those issues. The comments disappear on Facebook. Tried a few for migraines and was allergic to it. Yeah, so most of the time when you have a migraine, you're probably just thirsty. So a little bit of salt and a little bit of water. But then again, remember, not all salts are created equal, so you have to be careful what salt you use. That's why we only recommend red and real salt, because we know that this salt is mined and not tampered with. It comes straight out the mine. Daddy. Come. Y'all heard him? Wow. I thought somebody was breaking in, like Saul was going to turn the whole table over.
I'm my kitchen.
Mother like, I knew my daddy was coming home. I couldn't wait. Rub castor oil all over my body. I'm telling you, rub it all over. I can't say that mullein will help with smoker's cough, but it'll definitely help your lungs. It can heal your lungs. It might have gave me a smoker's cough for a second, but it was to help clear my lungs up. So, how to use them? We didn't put our products in the book and how to use them, but it is on the website.
What's up, fam? How y'all doing this morning?
He did go to work today, by the way. This is, he worked all day.
I guess it's work.
So, bought Redmond's from Amazon site. Good. What's for breakfast? Bacon. You cooking breakfast? Bacon. So, I told him I won't mess with your citrus. much. I am gonna cut this open though, so I'll show y'all what this look. What is this?
That's the
Some
caviar line.
caviar line.
So this is an outer shell, I believe.
Yeah, I'll cut it open. And I'm gonna do it on video. Yeah, yeah, mullein is great. It helped with respiratory and lung issues. Hey. But all right, y'all. Let me get
Kids
to
don't
work.
know that.
I am gonna work on getting orders out. So that is my job today, processing orders. Y'all just know that you can heal yourself. Oh, when will my husband speak about diabetes?
Oh, we could talk about it. I mean, it's not a whole lot to say. I never had an issue with diabetes or blood pressure in my whole life. I do drive trucks, so I do have a CDL. So depending on what your health like, you have to go to the doctor and get checked up every 2 years or every year. And it's been 2 years since I've been to the doctor. I felt fine, and it was time for me to go again. So I went back, and it was like, your sugar looking pretty high. Like, how is that? You know, and they say, did you ever have any issues with it? I said, no. So they said I had to go and get that addressed, and we went to the hospital,
But the only reason why we went to the hospital
Mhm.
is because they said his blood pressure and blood sugar were both high, and I was afraid that he would have a stroke with both of his levels being so high. Um, and I knew over time we could get it down.
what's this? With comments keep disappearing.
That's YouTube.
Uh,
I knew over time we could get it under control, but I know strokes and heart attacks happen like fast. So I wanted to get him. I wanted to get another opinion, I tried to get him a doctor's appointment, and I couldn't get an appointment till December or January. So I said, well, let's just go to the hospital, see what they say, and see if we can get this under control. So that's where we ended up at the hospital.
yeah, so it wasn't because I don't really believe in no meds, and one of the reasons is I've been in law enforcement for a long time, and I saw a lot of people be on a lot of meds, and they end up, passing away. So I just got with my wife. Um, I know that the cayenne pepper works great for the blood pressure, so I started doing that, and really quickly it came down, no problem. Um, we learned that
Your
the
blood pressure was, what was it, 170 over 100 or something
hmm
before we went to the hospital. And what he did was he took cayenne pepper. He took some cayenne pepper and drank water and salt. We went to the hospital and they said, oh, your blood pressure looked good, which we knew that was from the herbs.
hmm
But his blood sugar was still high. So they put him on metformin, which, well, they gave him a prescription to take. Don't ask me what them pills at.
I don't know either.
And I asked him one day, I said, do you take the pills? He said no, because what we did was we changed our diet, which is my husband's story.
Yeah, so we just started. I got rid of the carbs, and we did a lot of research, which we was already in the midst of doing, and we found out about the hybridized wheat and all the havoc that it's causing on the bodies. And of course, if y'all probably heard my wife tell a story how this doctor got a Nobel Peace Prize for creating this wheat, and what he was able to do is create a shorter wheat that produced more of the product. So it was able to feed a lot of the world with it, and we found out here within the last 10 years that a lot of the issues that we're having is coming from that wheat. So we making that change. I stopped all wheat products because we're now finna go to ancient wheat, and we only eat beans, healthy fats, and meats, which is perfect for me because one of the reasons why I didn't go to that diet before is because I thought I needed the carbs to have energy to be able to work out. My issue came because I've been bodybuilding for a lot of my life. I ate tons of food and I worked out. Never had a problem. Of course, I got a certain age and my sugar and my blood pressure got crazy. So just changing that diet.
Without sugar,
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
because we didn't even use honey or anything for a little
Oh,
while,
yeah, yes, yeah. So it's been what,
about 6 weeks
6 weeks?
now. But the
So,
last 2 weeks, we bought a blood glucose monitor from
hmm
the pharmacy, and the last 2 weeks that I've been checking his blood sugar, it's been perfect. So that let me know. Um, one guava fell off the tree right here by Miss West's room. That let me know that the diet is working. And like he said, all we've been eating is taco soup because of the beans, good flavor, and meat. I made our own taco seasoning because I don't want that silicone dioxide that's in the packs. As a matter of fact, I found one up here. This is why I need to throw away. This pack got silicone dioxide in it, anti-caking agent, which is terrible for your blood sugar and blood pressure, versus the taco seasoning that I make with our own herbs, and it tastes just as good.
lemon salt, some what?
Cumin, onion
Cumin.
powder, garlic
hmm
powder, just a bunch of herbs in there.
hmm
Cayenne pepper, Redmond's real salt, oregano.
So if you want to know if you can actually control your blood sugar or get rid of it completely, I did it in no time.
Yeah,
And you will have to be, doing. You have to be on purpose with what you're doing. Um, any sugars you need to get rid of. You need to eat no carbs, which is a part of the sugars. Beans, healthy fats, and
lentils.
meats.
Yes, lentils.
And once you get your body back in order by eating that way for probably, it only took me a month. Now I can pretty much eat what I want. But why would I go back to doing something that's bad for me?
Yeah,
So,
you know what it did to you.
yeah.
Um,
So being disciplined, I know I have the discipline when it comes to bodybuilding. I had to eat a certain way. I had to, eat a lot. I had to, take things that probably wasn't the best for me to eat just because I wanted the effects that it give you. This is the same thing. If you want to get rid of diabetes and you got one where you don't have a damaged pancreas, you can most definitely get rid of it. Now, the knowledge is what you need, and once you get the knowledge, you need the discipline and enact it. So it's done. If I want to eat cake or I want to eat ice cream, I could do it because
yeah,
my body is now back in order, so it's operating the way it's supposed to.
but everything in moderation.
hmm
But like I was saying earlier, you'll get to the point where you be like, I don't even want that. Where he wanted, I wouldn't make dessert, and that was like the worst punishment ever. He would be like, "We ain't got no dessert." No, why? Cause I ain't make none. But then I felt like I was punishing him, and this was before we knew his blood sugar was high, which was a craving that we didn't realize he had, this weird craving for sweets. Well, now he just don't even really care. Even though I'll make cake that I don't even think he touched.
Shanika, you could do it because he 9. You control what he
What he
eats
eat,
and don't eat.
especially at
You can
that
do it.
age.
hmm
At the age of 9, they only eat what you introduce to them.
hmm
Our kids have an unhealthy diet because of us, not because they gotta have. They don't know anything about a chicken nugget or
hmm
French fries until we introduce it. If you start your child off as vegan, guess what? They gonna look at meat like, what in the world is that? If you feed your child all meat, they gonna look at vegetables like, what is that? I don't eat that.
Lily, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking your meds, but I will go ahead and enact all the stuff that I just talked about. Don't worry about what's actually tasting good. You need supplement. You need the supplements for your body. So you got to eat. So
Lentils,
you got to eat the right stuff.
yeah, beans, And lentils. I thought Bobby was
Cut
gonna
out the
be like,
sugars altogether and go on this method for about a month. Check
yeah.
yourself out without your meds, and then you
Oh,
should know where you at that point.
and
But it's gonna
definitely,
work. It's gonna work.
and definitely no carbs at bedtime.
Hmm.
If you eat carbs still, you
Don't
need to
eat
make.
carbs at all.
Don't eat it at all. But if you eat any carbs, definitely don't eat them at bedtime. Because if you consume any carbs, you need to exercise. You need to move around. After every meal, you should move around, not just lay down. But definitely don't eat no carbs at bedtime.
I'm gonna tell you guys. I know there's a lot of vegetarians out there, and if that works for you, that's great. I know people who had serious issues, and they went on a carnivore diet, and their life is amazing.
Within 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days, all meat, all proteins, with the healthy fats, the animal fats is. I mean, we're designed to eat. I know a lot of people that's controversial, but if we couldn't eat it, we wouldn't be able to. If we weren't supposed to eat it, we wouldn't be able to. Our digestive system won't allow us to. But it works. So if the vegetarian diet works for you, makes you feel amazing, then that's what you should be doing. But if you think that being a carnivore will be best for you, then do it. Now, there's a little challenge with the carnivore because you got to make sure you always got food. Meats are not always the cheapest thing to eat. So you want to have an ample amount of food so you don't go and grab a Twinkie or some cookies or anything like that. You want to be able to eat just the meats or healthy fats or proteins. And that's I think that's why my wife do the big pot taco soup, taco soup. That way I can always go and grab me a little bowl of that and eat. I'm one of the people that if I'm hungry, I just need to eat. I am not, or I'm in the mood for, or I got to have something different. As long as I'm not hungry, I'm good to go.
And he got nuts like cashew.
Oh yeah, that's what I snack on.
Yeah, he snack on cashews,
Hmm.
but he don't snack anymore like he used to. But he also was losing his vision. His vision was very poor when he was wearing glasses all the time. 'Cause remember,
Well, just reading glasses. I couldn't see small writings, and when it was semi-dark, it was hard for me to get
yeah.
light in. So
So he would always keep glasses.
yeah, I wouldn't be able to read the chat right now.
Yeah.
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 So y'all saw me probably a month ago, trying to put my glasses on so I can.
You can see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. So
And
just
I still
know,
got them right here. And I thought I would need them at work, but I don't. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep them because just in case something happens.
just know that you can come back from anything. It's all up to us and the choices we make. Dried beans versus canned beans, they are a little more work,
Yeah,
but
guys,
it's
don't
very
buy the
doable.
cans. Don't buy the cans of beans.
It's definitely doable. I've been soaking beans and making food now for weeks, and I love it because I love the way we feel. I do get tired. Like yesterday, I was like, I don't want no taco soup.
Yeah.
I need a salad and some chicken, and that's what I ate for dinner, and I was good with a salad and chicken. But my husband was good with chicken and taco soup.
Yeah,
So
you lose that vision. That's
yeah, you
prime
gotta
example.
be able to see.
You know what? And this might have been a blessing in a way because people used to always ask about diabetes, and we only knew what we researched. But because I actually, went through it, and I'm on the other side of it, I can actually attest to it. So I never really wanted to say that you could or what you should do just based off of what I heard or what was, what I read, because I don't know. I didn't know for sure. And that's a serious thing. But I know mine was creeping up really high. And I changed all that. Now it's fine.
Yeah.
My sight is fine. My health is fine. I found out that I'm not as tired as I used to be. I thought me being tired, needed to take them naps was normal. Because I still was going to the gym every day and I was working out and I was being active. I didn't consider nothing I was doing to be bad because I've been eating like this for a long, long time. And so when my sugar got up, I didn't know. I didn't think it was no big deal. And now that I'm on the other side of it, I can tell the difference. If it ain't nothing but division, that's amazing. Because you get up and you look at something and then it's blurry, then you got to hold it up to the light and then put it back a certain distance and all that. When I got perfect vision and all of a sudden that's a problem, it's like, huh. Then all of a sudden it's not a problem again. That's real noticeable. A lot of people, things happen to them gradually so they don't realize that it's going on. But things like that, and you pay attention to yourself, I always paid attention to myself because, I worked out. And I noticed all these differences. And for me to be able to go from the numbers that I had to my wife sticking me and saying, wow, it could be done easily. I ain't gonna say easily. It was easy for me. And all you have to do is follow those things. If you wanna find your foods, all the meats. Try to get meats that you can buy. If you can get them from a butcher or somebody that you trust, that's all the better. But um,
Got it. There you go. Got it. There you go.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
y'all.
So guys, what a lot of stuff is knowledge. That's one of the things we're trying to do. We're actually trying to give this knowledge to people because think about it. If I didn't have my wife and we wasn't doing this, and she hadn't looked into all this stuff, I would have thought there was no other way for me to handle any of this stuff. But hey, cut it out.
Why you always act like Hulu? You
Thor always trying to enforce his
leave that phone
masculinity
alone.
and everybody. I want
You
to
don't want your head. That's all you
call
gotta
him
say.
Devo, but yeah, if if I didn't have my wife and we weren't doing this and we was doing all this research, I would have thought there was no other way for me to handle this but to take the medicine like they suggest. Mm, when you know better, you got to do better, right? So therefore, we trying to give people other options. If you decide you want to take a whole bunch of medicines, and do whatever it do to you, that's fine. But know that there's other ways that you can handle yourself. You can take care of yourself. We we realize that using these herbs will literally fix your problem. When taking these synthetics will only pacify your problems, and they will try to keep you on those things for the rest of your life. All of them have side effects, and the side effects you're gonna take pills for the side effects. What you're gonna have more side effects, and you're gonna take pills for those. And that stuff, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of wear and tear on your body. And like I always say, when you die, you dying because you took all that stuff and it tore up your inside. But it's natural causes, so just be aware of that. So if you can do something to help yourself, help yourself. If you can do something to help your kids, help your kids. We are showing different ways on how to prepare foods. They're gonna have to taste good because I'm not about eating foods all the time that's not gonna be delicious to me. So showing those ways on how to do that, all these different ways of making breads and cakes and all this stuff. We finna do all that. We made our products to help the general public. People that we the stuff we got addresses most issues. There are other things out there that address those issues also, but what we actually decide to put out there is stuff that helps most things. I really need help. 13 medications and it's horrible. Oh, yeah, that is bad. Guys, let me tell you something. They put you on these medications. They don't really tell you how to get off. And if you're on a pain med, the problem is your body will kind of get used to it. That's an addiction. And then your body don't want to act right when you don't take it. We tell everybody our pain away medicine will take your pain away. If you got a serious problem, it will definitely make your pain tolerable. If it's a ache or a stiffness or something like that, it generally would knock it out in 15, 20, 30 minutes. when we go places and we drop it on people's hands, they're arthritis, before they leave our table, they are moving their hands and stuff. It works that well. And it's natural, but it's not going to make you high. So you're going to feel like something missing if you've been on pain meds for a very long time, because pain meds are drugs. A lot of them are opioids, cocaine, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a drug. You will get addicted to it, and that's the reason why a lot of people out here running around addicted to these pills. They didn't do it on purpose. They had a surgery. Doctor gave them a whole bunch of strong meds. Never told them how to get off of it. And then once you get to a certain point, your brain gonna tell you that you still have those pains, even if you don't. So you gonna feel like get on without those pain meds. That's when the doctor shopping come in, when you trying to go around and get pain meds from this doctor and that doctor. And this stuff is horrible, horrible on your body. It will break your body down, and yes, you will die, like shortly after, if it don't destroy your life first, and then you die. So just be careful with that stuff. We offering some stuff that's chemical free, that's all natural, that will definitely do the job. And if you know us, we would not put it out if we didn't 100% believe in it. And our quality, we try to make it is the best it can possibly be. So we spend extra to make it a great product. And it was hospital fund them. Yeah, Diane, it'll happen. Believe me. To the people who've never heard this before, I was in law enforcement. I used to have to go to death investigations, and one of the things we had to do while we was there, we had to document all the pills that the people were on that died, and generally it was a whole dresser full of them, you know. And my thing, once we started doing this, I had to think, like, how many of these people could still be here who didn't have to live a horrible quality of life if they knew the information that we know. You know, how many people can't afford their medications because they're just too high? But there's something that they can get that costs little to nothing and will do everything that those pills will do. Yeah, other than destroy your body, you know. And this stuff is out here. We was talking about the other day. All meds derived from a natural product. So they all saw this product. They realized this product does do all these extraordinary things, and what they did is said, "Huh, we're gonna make a man-made product that's just like this." But we know from practice that you cannot improve on God, and if you try to change what God did, you will fail. There will be something wrong with whatever they put out that will cause a whole bunch of side effects. When most herbs, you can take them, and if you don't have a problem, it won't hurt you. So that's the big difference between the synthetics and natural products. Education is key. If you got a problem, you need to find out what you can take, what you can do to actually solve that problem. What's your information? This must be a message from above. We think that everything happened for a reason. You know, you just have to acknowledge that, you know, you put in a situation for a reason. We late. You know, something holding us up. You don't know that the reason why you're not getting where you need to be on the time is that maybe it's avoiding an accident or something else that could have damaged or hurt you. So we don't know. I went through what I went through with my blood sugar, and I'm here to testify that it's not a death sentence, and you don't have to be on all these meds. You can fix it.
That means you may have went through what you went through with your blood sugar and it not get bad just to be able to help somebody. I don't know if it was somebody in your family or somebody online, but it doesn't matter. I think we go through things so that and it can be to help somebody else. Um, so
That's
that's
the
why I said earlier, I know his story is important because it can help somebody.
mhm.
It may take longer, you may have to fight harder because your willpower may not be as strong or your support system might not be as strong, but you can definitely do it. Don't ever feel like you're alone in anything because you have us here on the backside cheering you on. You may not hear it or see it personally all the time, but we are. We want y'all to heal yourselves. We want you better.
And this YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, I don't know what's up with this thing.
It do that. Yeah, it keep
It keep
disappearing.
disappearing. So if I'm not reading your comments, I see them come up and then they just disappear on me.
I was 518 pounds down to 236 now. That definitely was not easy, but you
Hmm.
did it.
Yeah,
You did it.
exactly.
Um,
And guys, I'm the type of person I can't testify to something I don't really believe. Our products. I had to watch, people get amazing results from our products. Then and also use them. But to see people who have been in excruciating pain and been that way for a long time use our products and it actually helped them. I'm confident in talking about it when I do talk about it, and I'm just as confident in you fixing your blood sugar because I've been through it and I did the process and I know it could work.
yeah.
Now, granted, everybody's situation is different, but if you follow these, it's gonna work. If you don't have a pancreas, it's still gonna work, even if you do
Yeah,
have a
you
pancreas
still
problem.
need to, even if you have an issue with your pancreas and you are insulin dependent or you are just insulin dependent, you should still control your diet so that you can control how much
Diana,
insulin
you're
you
not alone.
need, um, how much insulin you need to administer yourself. You do that through diet, no matter what. No matter what, you have to control your own health.
Get the
Yeah,
knowledge, guys. I mean, and we know because we lived a long time and we didn't know this stuff all our lives. So my wife been on blood pressure meds for 20 something years before we decided that before she decided to do what she did
yeah,
and get off of them. Now, if we never found this out, she would have been on them until she died. And when she died, might have been a lot sooner than when she after died.
good, good,
So
Emily. So two stories. Somebody said their knees were bone on bone. Bobby got a family member that knees were bone on bone to the point where she won't walk in nothing. When she came here, she stood at her car, stayed in her car, and talked to us from her car. She got pain away oil from her. She was like, "Now I'm able to clean my house. I can move around. I can do
so true.
stuff." So the pain away will definitely help with the bone on bone, but that's still an issue you may need to get help for medically because it will help with the pain, but is it going to help forever? You have a bone on bone issue, you gotta go ahead and get that issue taken care of so it doesn't continue to progress. And vertigo, Amy. Someone had a spell with vertigo while we were in Alabama, and we have her testimony.
Hmm.
When she walked up, like the world was all over the place for her, and she was like, "Wait, I'm having a vertigo spell," and she was trying to get it together. And she said, "I'm gonna go back to my room because," and we were like, "No, sit down. Um, let us help you." And I told Bobby, "Go get the pain away, so I can see." And that's all she was complaining. She said, "I have vertigo, and I'm just having a spell." So, but she said she did hurt her shoulder earlier, and so I told Bobby, "Get the pain away," and we made her sit there. When he came back with the pain away, I rubbed the back of her neck and around her shoulder and the side of her neck area. And when she was able to get up and go walk to her room, she said, "Oh my God, this was the first time I was able to come out of this vertigo without
Going to the
going to the
house.
hospital."
Yep.
And the only thing we did was
Rub the
rub pain
pain
away
away.
on her. So
And
it can help. It will help.
look at, I mean, if you had to pay for that, if you had to pay for the hospital visit, and maybe even getting an ambulance to come, imagine how much money that's costing and what it's taking away from your household and family
Yeah.
versus having a bottle of pain away
And
around
using a little bit.
and just use them a little bit because that stuff will last you forever, depending on how much you want to use it. But usually you want to take it to friends and family and be like, "You got to try this."
Yeah, I told her.
Everybody does it.
I said, she said, I gotta get me a bottle because we just used the sample that we had with us. And she said, we were checking out of the hotel the next morning. She was in the lobby. She said, oh my God, I felt so much better. I gotta get a bottle. And I dug in my bag and got a bottle out. I said, rub this, on the back of your ears, behind your ears, and rub that shoulder down until you feel better. And she sent us a message a few weeks later. And she said, I have not had any issues. Like I can't thank y'all enough, and that's why we do this. Not we don't make a lot of money. We do try to replace. We got to keep it going. That's what we want to do. We don't make a lot of profit, but the biggest thing for us is helping people because I know what pain felt like every day for 12 years. I know what it felt like having to swallow those high blood pressure pills and different things, but I also know what it felt like for my doctor to just push pills and say, this is what you got to do. And I did this for years and I still hurt. I still had high blood pressure. I lost weight, all this goofy stuff, and nothing helped. So when I
Yes, we
found
should.
out
It does. I mean, it does help with
headaches,
headaches.
yeah, when I found out that, hey, I got to trust God, I got to do better. Um, our life has turned around, and like my husband said, now he got his own testimony with something totally different, diabetes. I suffered a broken back, high blood pressure. I mean, so you can heal yourself.
Hmm.
It does take a lot of knowledge. It does take believing in God, not us. We just have to believe that God put these herbs here and plants here for us to heal ourselves. And of course, what do I have to use and how do I use it? So we simplify things with the few products we make so that you'll know better.
And make sure with the headache, if you're using it to get rid of a headache, find the source why you having a headache.
Yeah, is it your blood pressure? Is
Yeah.
it the salt? Because that salt, I got a
Hmm.
bag of it over here, I think. It's trash. It
Yeah.
will make you sick. You do
That's
need salt.
solid water,
I just
or
made some.
just adding some magnesium to your diet. Using the spray or using the cream, body cream, is amazing. So I realized that everybody hadn't been here the whole time, and don't know all the stuff that we have talked about. But you got to introduce minerals into your body so your body
Thank you,
can
Emily.
use your water correctly.
Yes.
Your brain don't work well if it's dehydrated.
Even
It
with
is
Parkinson's.
it's dehydrated if you
Yeah.
don't have the minerals to make your body want to hold that water
Yep.
so it can absorb into your body. It absorbs into your brain too. And you got to have the minerals, so
Hey, Farmer
make
Bob.
sure you know what those minerals are. A lot of them are in your salts. Redmond's, that's why we love it so much. 60 plus
Trace minerals.
trace minerals in it. But there are some things that it has in it that you need more of,
Thank you, Tanya, for
like
becoming a
magnesium.
tropical truth.
You're going to have to add more magnesium to the salt because you got a daily amount of salt that you're supposed to take. Don't take no more than that. It's going to give you all the daily amount of those trace minerals, but stuff like magnesium, you need more. So your vegetables, your nuts, your supplements like the cream or the spray, you need those things. They are vital for your body to function the way they're supposed to. And you're thinking like, why? Well, at one time, everything you ate had all these things in it,
Yeah, they
but
just
now
don't.
they don't.
Yeah, they don't care about us.
Yeah.
They don't
So
care about us. Autoimmune, I'm gonna say wild yam cream, and their homestead can tell you more about that. Autoimmune disease and what the wild yam cream has done to help her with her autoimmune issues.
mhm. And she loved the natural products so much that she made one that's vital to if you got issues. Hers is more for wounds, right? Cuts
It
and
is for wound. It's great
what
for
all it do.
wounds. And they'll make a calendula oil, which is a natural. I call it a natural neosporin, because we always need something to relate something to. and most of us use a Neosporin type of ointment when we have a cut or a wound or a issue, a skin issue, and Dale does has have psoriasis really bad on her hands, so she started making this calendula oil, and it has totally healed her hands now,
Yeah,
which is
Tracy, save the old
amazing.
salt for the snow.
Yeah, the other salt definitely. So we don't even.
It is horrible, guys. We took classes while we was down there with
Yeah,
Redmonds, and you know those guys so nice. They didn't want to talk bad about nobody, but they just told us what it was.
yeah,
You know.
and that I saw a lady buying salt from Sam's the other day, and she had it sitting on the floor, and I said she was having problems scanning, and I said I hope it don't even scan. Like she don't need to buy that, but you can't just tell people in the store like you shouldn't be buying that, right?
Yeah, you got to put all the kind of context behind it, and then
Yeah,
that require you to live in the store, right?
yeah. Which I don't mind sometimes because I like to talk, but I was like, man, your business, Sherry. But yeah, y'all should check out Andale Homestead for her. Sorry, Andale, for her calendula salve. It is amazing for scrapes and cuts and bruises and all that good stuff. Good. So I gotta go to work, but my husband can stay in here and talk. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say thank y'all. I need him to cook
we'll
me
get
some
back another
bacon.
time.
Yeah, we will do a whole live where Bobby will just tell his story because I think it's important. I know it's at the end of this live.
Redmonds have salt rocks too for licking
Yep,
throughout the day. Yeah, we got us some.
yep.
Yeah.
We got salt rocks.
Yeah.
I gave my best friend one for her birthday. She was so excited. She was like, "For me? Really?" I was like, "Yeah. You can lick it for the rest of your
And
life."
what's so amazing, guys? This is the salt that
That's
you
what's in
buy.
this bag.
You crumble this up and you put it in this bag.
It's the same
Nothing
thing.
else. They ain't putting all kind of chemicals. They're not taking none of your minerals out of it. This is the same
Andell,
salt.
Andell, are you here on Facebook? Are you on Facebook, Andell? She is on here. I'm on. Bobby like, oh, that was pretty good. I'm on at her. Um. So
And guys, if you don't know, we do have a link. We are affiliates with Redmonds. Thank God, because it took us a while because we were
yeah,
trying to
and to know them now
get the
personally,
yeah to go down there and meet the CEO.
they are
Like
amazing.
wow,
Yeah,
amazing people. They got nothing to hide. They showed us the whole process, and it is just great product. And
yeah,
when you learn the history of salt,
yeah,
you realize how important it is. Like the simple thing, like they used to trade salt ounce for gold. That's how important it is because it is vital for life.
we are located in Savannah, Georgia.
Vital for life,
Yeah,
yeah. And I'm talking about all life. It's for us,
good.
for plants, for animals. We all need the minerals
Yep.
in this salt.
Yep, and the bentonite clay is great.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, we might give away some salt because I got some Redmonds. So I definitely got to reach out to them to make sure they don't mind us throwing them in a giveaway. But there is an amazing company. I love them. So that may be part of our giveaway. So before we get out of here, you can grab that box behind you. You have to go to blacktropical.com to find out how you can win this big beautiful thing and so much more.
So this is $500 value.
It is a $500 mixer. Look, if I had been like, babe, I made this lit mixer, he'd have been like, what?
Yeah.
You crazy.
So we're excited to be able to
Bless
bless somebody
somebody
with that.
with that. Blackstropical.com is where you go to get on our newsletter so you can know the rules to be able to win this mixer. You'll see a lot about this over the next few weeks. Black Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be on YouTube and Facebook Live doing a giveaway because we love y'all and we appreciate y'all.
And guys, just keep in mind, TikTok and Instagram. We want to do the thing on all platforms, but we can't because we don't have the means to. So we only could do it on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, we
I know
could.
people don't
Yeah,
kind of like to go other places, but
that's
you
the
know,
only two. Yeah,
yeah.
like we could have Instagram there, but we can't pull Instagram in
Mhm.
on one chat.
And
So that's the hard
we
part.
want it to be fair
Fair.
because we want a computer to pick the winner,
Yeah.
not us. So we want it to be done randomly.
Yeah, we got some things. So, we want to make sure that y'all can have a chance at winning something from us. Um, I'm not sure what all. I gave Bobby some ideas yesterday, but that make him have to work a little
Yeah,
harder.
we've been
So.
trying everything to try to get Instagram included into doing our lives. We have 3 different devices here right now.
I do.
And,
I went live and I was like, oh, I was still on the phone with my husband. I was like, oh, how do I follow? How to follow your friends on Facebook? It should be a follow button. I don't know. It should be a button there. You just hit follow.
yeah,
You don't have to turn on any certain alerts or anything, long as you following the page. And it can
just
be anywhere: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube,
the name is the
Threads.
same on all of them.
Yep,
Black's Tropical Homestead.
yep. I just won the knowledge. We love you, and we are definitely praying for you all. You can heal yourself, so no worries. We are here. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to send us a message. When you send us a private message, it's private. It's between us and you. Most of the time, it's between me and you because this dude don't look at no messages most of the time.
No, some of them get answered by me.
Yeah,
You probably can
the
tell.
other day he was like, "Oh, let me answer these." I was like, "You don't have to because I'm a little work past my due date." So yeah, go ahead. But definitely send us a message if you want to talk, chit chat for a
Thank you,
second,
Tanya, for
and
being
we
a
can
tropical
try to
treat.
help you. Yes, I think Facebook has frozen. So
Mm.
y'all have an amazing day. We love and appreciate y'all. I need to get to work. No problem, no problem. Y'all have a blessed day and don't let nobody steal your joy. Now you gotta figure out how to end that one.
Mm.
Oh,
Thank
maybe
you.
not.
Maybe.
Oh, Andel, I sent you an email. I'm ready. We gotta go to work. Okay.
I don't know
Oh, hold on. Let me help you. You're
if
doing too much. Look
that
at
worked.
Jason. Look at Coghill. Ah!
Oh, get this dance on.
And
Oh no.
now, hold up, hold up.
Yeah,
Are you sure you want to stop?
okay.